Hey, welcome back. Another nice but warm day on tap for this Tuesday. Here's a live look outside on our Sky 9 camera overlooking downtown, facing the new state capitol. Bright, clear blue skies on this Tuesday. Temperature-wise, we are starting to warm up, but it's still nice outside. Upper 60s for many of us, 68 in Hammond, we're 69 in Gonzales, and we are 66 up in New Road. So still a pleasant morning so far, but we will heat up. I do think we'll climb to the low 80s. By lunchtime, lots of sunshine, so we'll climb to the upper 80s through the afternoon. Once the sun sets, though, we'll go from the low 80s to the low 70s, so it will be another pleasant evening. Low humidity still in place, making for that nice feel. The afternoons, however, are still running quite warm, so upper 80s today is still about 4 degrees above normal. Typically, we're into the low 80s this time into October, and we're just going to continue to climb. By Wednesday and Thursday, 88 for Thursday and Friday. That's running 7 degrees above normal for this time of year. Here's why. It has to deal with the pattern in the upper levels. You can see in the water vapor here, we have this upside down U shape. That's what we call high pressure, and that is what's going to continue to not only build but also strengthen, especially as we head into Wednesday into Thursday. That's why we could see some of the hottest days by the middle and end of the work week. But as we transition to Thursday and Friday, the high pressure does start to break down and also shifts towards the east. So we'll start to get a southerly flow as that low pressure from the west heads eastward. This is key because we're going to start to get some moisture moving in from the Gulf because of that southerly wind flow. So we really only have tomorrow dew points into the upper 50s. By Thursday, then we start to see that climb in the humidity. I mean, this is a steep climb. Look at Friday and then Saturday. Mid-70s with this time of year. We don't want to see that for fall. You'll definitely notice it in the morning. So another more comfortable low 60s for the next couple of days. Then by the weekend, upper 60s. Not going to be feeling nice. And then Monday and Tuesday, the low 60s return. So with the moisture and clear skies, just want to give you a heads up that overnight on Wednesday into Thursday morning, we could see some patchy dense fog developing overnight into the morning for Thursday during your commute. So just heads up. Once the sun rises, it should mix out. The other thing with moisture is that, well, we've been dry and we'll keep it dry Wednesday and Thursday, but when the humidity returns, so do our rain chances. Slim rain chances on Friday. Then we'll be watching for scattered showers and storms through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Then we return to that dry pattern on Monday after a storm system moves through. Over in the tropics, we still have Tropical Storm Lorenzo. Sustained winds are now at 60 miles an hour. Now, it does look like it's going to continue that northerly curve that we've been talking about, and it does look like it'll stay a tropical storm. Notice that little loop that it does. Some of the models were hinting at that. Now the National Hurricane Center is showing that, but as it makes it loop, it will weaken, so we're not worried about Lorenzo. Back here at home, though, another comfortable set of mornings in the low 60s for the next several days, but just dealing with those warm afternoons. So enjoy the low humidity because once the humidity makes a return, so do our rain chances and so do those kind of uncomfortable mornings in the upper 60s. Watching for scattered showers and storms approaching for the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with more 9 News at 9.